Hi friends, today I'm going to explain about Nmap, Zenmap, as well as Network Miner. Nmap is an open source network scanner. It is mainly used for network discovery as well as security auditing. We have many commands in Nmap. These commands we can do specific operations on a host. I'm going to explain some commands here. Now I'm going to explain a command which is used for default scan. Nmap space hostname or IP address. The hostname will be scanme.nmap.org. As you can see, it has started scanning. It will scan the host scanme.nmap.org and gives us the results of what ports are active right now. It's gonna take some time as it's going to scan all the ports. As you can see, we got the result. It shows port which are available for active right now and the state whether they are open, which means they are allowed, we can access those ports and they are actively responding to the TCP and UDP requests. And filtered means if we can a firewall is preventing us from our port state to returning, and each port is given a specific service. As you can see, 22.http is dedicated only for SSL service, and we can do conditions for this nmap commands. That is, if you want only open ports, we can use nmap -p, which indicates we only want the ports which are open, and the host name or IP address. Now we give the result of the ports which are on. 1 second. Yes, we need to give the IP address, port number. Here we see that it will scan for the open ports from 60 to 120. From the given output, we can say that we have only one port, that is TCP/IP, which is open, whose service is HTTP. We can also do a specific port. We can also see whether the specific port is open or not using nmap. Same command, but we have to just use a specific port number. As we will try to use 53. See, it is open. As it is not in the range of 60 to 120, it is not shown in the above in the previous command. And now I'm going to show you another command which is also known as fast scan. Basically scans only for 100 ports, common ports of TCP, that is nmap -caplef IP address. Okay. As we can see, the output of this command is fast, as it indicates a fast scan. These are the ports of that active ports of the scan me. We can also specify TCP and UDP, multiple TCP and UDP ports that we want to see whether they are open, available or not using this command. the output of the ports which are available within the given range. It will search for the port UDP port 53 using UDP that is using UDP. If it is there, it will be returned in the output. It will be shown in the output. As we can see, it is given the output according to our conditions, and there is also a TCP sync scan. It mainly sends a sync packet to the target host and waits for a response. It can do that using yes. The TCP sync gets an ac- acknowledgement packet reached back. It means the port is available and open. If an RST reset command is received, it indicates that port is closed. If the packet that we sent using TCP sync scan is not received, then it indicates that the port is filtered. As you can see, we got the open as well as filtered ports, and we also use TCP connect scan. And with this command, we'll initiate a TCP connect against the host. TCP connect scan is default scan performed if a TCP sync is not possible. It is mainly requests the underlying operating system and try to connect with the target host using connect system call. As it is done after, if the TCP sync scan is not possible, we are going to ignore this command right now. Now I'm going to explain about ZenMap. ZenMap is basically a front-end GUI for Nmap. It is used to control It is mainly used to control Nmap for a user interface from a user interface rather than a command line. Now we are going to write a new command for this profile. New command. Here we are going to scan. Here we can see there are some given suggestions if we want to get from the given scan if we want operating system detection or not, and then we have to give the host. You can see it has profile scan, and we can scan this. As you can see, it has started scanning. It's going to take some time. We can see it has already initiated OS detection. You can see it has given us nmap is done scanning. This is a trace route, that is the routers that is connect to that scanme.nmap.org. This is the given sorry, the OS information and all information about the scanme.nmap.org. Here we can see in this tab the ports and hosts of that and scan.me.nmap.org. And in topology, we can see how and what are the routers connected in the way to connect to the scanme.nmap.org. Here, this is our the black dot is our system, and the first white dot, that is 128.168.1.1, is our default gateway through which it is connected to all these routers to connect to that scanme.nmap.org. In this way, we can use Zenmap as it is an UI which is usually very useful, as it is easy for amateurs or new first for someone who is new to Nmap and who doesn't have any much knowledge in command lines. And Zenmap is useful, mainly useful for them. Now we can also, that is, message using Nmap. That is, we can, here is an command prompt, and here is another command prompt which we are going to send the message. We can also send it to another message using their IP address. For source system, for receiving system, we going to use the command NCAT. Is IP address, my IP address. We can use the IP address. We can find our IP address using ipconfig. We can see my IP address is this one, IP4 address. I'm going to use the command for destination host destination system. NCAT IP address 192.168.1.144, and port number, a random port that you want to use for communicating between the systems. Let me say 13310. And the source system will be given this command ncat space -l -p port number 3310, same port number that we have given. The port number should be used for successful communication. Enter. As you can see, they both connected. You can show that using by typing messages. Hi. As you can see, it has also been shown in the other command prompt. In this way, we can communicate using NCAT. We can end the session by Control C. As you can see, both are closed by the remote host. You can see an existing connection was forcibly closed by the connection host, remote host. In the very same way, we can also send files using NCAT. I'm going to close that one. And now I'm going to explain about network miner. Now, network miner is mainly used. Network miner. We can install network mining by going to the network miner website. Let's see. You can search for network miner in the browser. You can see we got a network miner. Here we can download this free edition. After downloading, we'll getting a zip file. After unzipping, here we can see we have the network miner folder. We are going to Open network miner is open network miner. As we can see, this is the network. This is our network miner. We can open PCAP file. Here is a PCAP file, like for example. Here we can see the mm, total host, total communications available in that PCAP file, and what are the IP addresses of them. It is mainly we can see that there are so many IP addresses. Here we have Windows. In this we have OS, all kind of informations. We can already see that there are also in sessions total details in this, and we can see in this file tab what are the files used in that PCP file, access to all others. And images tab will be shown. Images will be shown in this tab if there is any, as well as messages, credentials, sessions. These are the sessions are there within the PCAP file. PCAP file. PCAP file is nothing but an packet capture file which used to store network traffic data. We can also create a PCAP file using Wireshark. Here, we are going to use Wi-Fi. As we can see, it has generated the traffic that is being used by my PC. After then, if we save, after sometimes stop and then save, you can save it as a PCAP file, and this way we can get an PCAP file which is used to store network traffic. We can use this file for primarily analyzing and troubleshooting network activities. This is DNS information used in the PCAP file. PCAP file contains raw data and that's it. Thank you.